Yo, Bucko, it's Zero, coming back to you with another figure review, and today is Imperial Monday number 4, but instead of reviewing a newer figure, I'm taking a look at an older figure. It's the original Stormtrooper. Now, I wanted to take a look at him before the new Stormtrooper comes in, and also because my carbonized one is coming in soon as well. I also want to take a second and explain what Imperial Monday is all about, because I haven't done that in the past. I've just been throwing out videos like crazy. So Imperial Monday on my channel is going to be all about the Black Series Empire figures. So that includes everything from the Stormtroopers to the officers to the droids and even Vader and the Emperor themselves. Basically anyone who they released in the Black Series who classified as Imperial. So sorry First Order, you're out for now. Maybe after a while I may start a First Order Friday or something like that, but we will see. So when I'm not reviewing new Imperial figures, I'm going to take a look at the old ones. So in a way, this episode should have technically been the first Imperial Monday, but I was eager to get things out into the wilds of YouTube. So now we are here, and what can I say? He's a Stormtrooper. He looks badass even though he can't hit anything. Though technically, if you pay attention in A New Hope, Tarkin lets Han, Chewie, Leia, and Luke escape, so he can track them to Yavin base. So most of the Stormtroopers were just trying to scare them off instead of hit them. Hell, even earlier in the movie, Obi-Wan talks about how precise Stormtroopers are. Anyways, the Stormtroopers are the very first of the Empire you get to see in A New Hope as they enter the hallway of the Tantive 4, and they mow down all the rebels, so they leave a pretty good first impression to people that these are the cannon fodder bad guys of the universe. It definitely worked because they're some of the most iconic enemies I could think of. Now this Stormtrooper has been released about 3 times in total. He was released in the original orange line. He was number 9, I believe. He was then released in the red line, then again in the 40th anniversary of A New Hope on the vintage style carbacks. Unfortunately for me, I only managed to have one of those releases, and it's this red box version, which all 3 are about the same as far as I know. But real quick, I'm going to take a look at this box since I have it. So the front of the box, you got your Stormtrooper. You also got the picture. It's a very nice picture. Sums up that you're getting a Stormtrooper in this box. He was number 48 in the red line. And the back of the box says, Stormtroopers are elite shock troops, fanatically loyal to the Empire and impossible to sway from their Imperial cause. They wear imposing white armor, which offers a wide range of survival equipment and temperature controls to allow the soldiers to survive in almost any environment. On the bottom of the box, you got unreadables. Side of the box says Stormtrooper. Then top of the box, black. Bottom of the box, unreadables. Now this figure has a ton of repaints as well. Some I already have reviews up on the channel for. Some that we will take a look at in the future. I can think about 5 or 6 repaints off the top of my head. I'm going to put a full list on screen of the repaints. And we're also going to take a look at some of the repaints that I own later on. The newest one, and maybe possibly the last one, is the carbonized Stormtrooper. Now these are all the repaints that I currently own. The only 2 that I can think of off the top of my head that I'm missing are the battle damage box, which I just don't like how that looks. Probably pick it up eventually, but I just don't like how that looks. And then I'm missing the carbonized Stormtrooper, which I'm going to get that in soon, so I'm not really too worried about that one. But at the moment, these are the main 4 repaints. There may be another one I can't think of right now, but I don't own it, whatever it may be. Now the Sand Troopers are actually a little bit different in their molding, so that's why I'm not showing them. They'll get their own video, and I will show them off more there. I'm going to briefly show off the main differences between this Sand Trooper and this normal Stormtrooper that I can see. Pretty sure they have the same helmet mold, but the helmet on all the Sand Troopers is this bluish color for like the vents on all the sides. And that's pretty much how it is in the movie as well, I'm pretty sure. While he has the gray. Also he has vents on his thing. He does not. Actually, I don't think any of them do. Yeah, no, none of them do. Yeah, the only other differences that are really present, they have almost the same arm sculpt. They have the same exact like bicep sculpt. The back, the Sand Troopers actually don't come with the little like grenade detonator thingy, and they actually have these little packs on the side here. But they do not come with the blaster holster. So, no blaster holster. Then the only other difference that I can really spot besides that is the knees. At the knees, this is your like standard Stormtrooper, and then this is the main difference between these two. Is this one's a hexagon type thing, this one's, you know, not really. I think only the Sand Troopers have that knee type thing. But besides that, that's the only differences between these two. He will be getting his own video eventually. Don't know when that will be, but it will be eventually. Let's take a look at their accessories real quick. In terms of accessories, he only comes with the standard E11 blaster. You've seen it a million times. Almost all of them have this silver painting on it. At least when they come with the Stormtroopers, they do. When they come with the Sand Troopers, I don't think they do. Now the only other accessory they come with, and this is like every repack, the only other accessory they come with is the DLT 20A. Every single one of them comes with it. So you're always going to get an E11, you're always going to get that. I'm pretty sure they're getting rid of that with the new guy. I don't know. I'll see with the new Stormtrooper, but I think he just comes with the one blaster. And then that's it in terms of accessory. Now we're going to move on to articulation real quick. So this guy, he has a swivel that leads up into a ball joint that goes into the head. He has actually like a really good range of movement. You can make this is, I don't know why this mold is so good at like looking around, but it just is. This one's actually a little loose just because I've used it so much. Then he has a hinge and swivel again at the shoulder. The only thing with this is does not go up far at all. Yeah, does not go up far at all. This armor really hinders it, so I think they fixed that with the new Stormtrooper mold, but I'm not sure. On mine, for some reason mine came like this. It was like the peg is there. The peg is there, but it's just like not put in properly. I don't know why that happened, but yeah, but he does have the double jointed elbows as well. Though it's a little hard to make use of it just because of that armor right there. He also has a bicep swivel. It's like hidden by the armor plate. And then he has a hinge and swivel at the wrist. And this one goes up and down for aiming. Wow, I don't think I've ever done that before. Breaking in a joint. It's 2 or 3 years old by now. Then this one goes left or right. And didn't do that either, so I'm not messing with that. And then this has a ball joint at the torso. get a pretty good range of movement. This one's smooth. The other Stormtroopers I have here aren't so smooth. And then the knee doesn't really go that far out. Kind of like swivels, or kind of rotates, so this is about as high as you can get it. And then it goes sideways out, so you really can't get it back at all. He has the side swivels on both sides. Again, it's kind of hidden by his armor, so very nice. Then he has the double jointed knees. He can kick his own ass, thankfully. And then he has hinge and swivel at the ankle, and then a forward facing pin for rocker. And now it's time to pose this bucket head. Now we're going to take a look at him next to some other figures. Here he is next to Lord Vader. Here he is next to Death Star Escape Luke, just so you can get a size comparison. Here he is next to Boba Fett and the Mandalorian. And finally, here he is next to Luke Skywalker Squawker. So I got super lucky when I found this figure. Originally, it was going for like 40 bucks or something stupid like that. I walked into my local Rogue Toys, and they had him for like 20 bucks. So that was a super easy cop at the time. I had a decent chunk of other Stormtrooper figures already, and I didn't know why it took me so long to get this one. I think it was because the prices when I started collecting were so low compared to what they are now on eBay. It's stupid hard to get a good deal now. Anyways, this is an awesome figure. He might not look 100% accurate in some people's eyes, but he looks fine to me, especially since I'm pretty sure almost all the original Stormtrooper helmets varied slightly in A New Hope, so this is a pretty clean design, and it's getting updated soon here with a new mold, so stick around and see how I feel about that. And as always, you can bring them in warm, or you can bring them in cold. Thanks for watching, and good hunting, and move along.